Ah, crushes. They're like a thrilling roller coaster ride of emotions, aren't they? But what happens when you're not sure if someone has a crush on you? The suspense can be, well, crushing. One moment you're up in the clouds, convinced they're into you, and the next you're tumbling down, questioning every interaction. It's a whirlwind of excitement and confusion, a dance between certainty and doubt. But wouldn't it be great to have a crystal ball to peek into someone's heart? So how can you tell if someone secretly likes you? Well, today we're unraveling this mystery with 8 signs someone has a secret crush on you. Sign number 1, they always seem to be around. Coincidence? I think not. This, my friends, is the intriguing concept of proximity seeking. It's a psychological cue that someone might have a secret crush on you. You know what I'm talking about. That person who always seems to pop up wherever you are, whether it's your favorite coffee shop, the park where you jog every morning, or even that obscure indie bookstore you thought only you knew about. But it's not just about physical proximity. In our digital age, they might be showing up in your online spaces too, liking your posts, commenting on your photos, or maybe even sliding into your DMs. Now, it's important to remember that people could be around for a variety of reasons. But if you notice someone consistently being in your vicinity or engaging with you online, it might not be as random as it seems. So, if they're always coincidentally around, they might just be crushing on you. Number 2, they initiate contact, and no, not just physical. Picture this. You're the first person they text in the morning, or the last one they chat with before they drift off to sleep. Maybe they're the one who's always sliding into your DMs, dropping comments on your posts, or sending you those funny memes that make you laugh out loud. It doesn't end there. In real life, they're the ones breaking the ice, bringing up topics you both love, and keeping the conversation flowing. It's like they're magnetically drawn to you, always seeking ways to connect, to communicate, to keep in touch. It's not about the medium, really, it's about the message. And that message is clear. They're interested. They're taking the initiative, making the effort, and stepping out of their comfort zone, all because they want to be closer to you. Keep an eye on this behavior. Remember, if they're always the one starting conversations, it's likely they're into you. 3rd sign, they can't seem to stop smiling around you. Now, we're not talking about a polite passing grin. We're referring to that kind of smile that lights up their face, the one that seems to linger just a little bit longer. This is the kind of smile that can't be helped, the kind that seems to be drawn out by your very presence. Think about it. When we're happy, we smile. It's a natural reaction. So when someone is constantly smiling around you, it could very well mean that they're just plain happy to be in your company. They enjoy your presence, your conversation, and just being around you brings them joy. Now, it's important to note that this isn't a foolproof sign. After all, some people are just naturally more expressive than others. But if you notice that their smiles seem to be more frequent, more genuine, and more sustained when you're around, it might not be a coincidence. So, if you notice a grin that just won't quit, it might be a sign. Number 4, they share secrets with you. You know those little whispers that people save for their closest friends? Those intimate details that they guard with a fortress of privacy? When someone starts sharing those with you, it's a sign. It's like they're handing you a key to their personal vault. Imagine you're hanging out, just casually chatting, and out of the blue, they share a childhood memory that they've never told anyone else. Or perhaps they reveal a hidden dream that they've been too shy to admit. This sharing of secrets is more than just casual conversation. It's a sign of trust, a sign of comfort, a sign that you're special to them. They're letting you into their inner world, showing you a side of them that's often hidden away. It's a vulnerability that speaks volumes about their feelings. So pay attention to those secrets, those whispers of trust. They're not just words, they're signals, indicators of something deeper. If they're opening up to you, they might just have a crush. 5th sign, they give you their undivided attention. Now, this is a telltale sign indeed. You see, when someone has a crush on you, they're genuinely interested in your life, your stories, your dreams, and even your mundane day-to-day experiences. Every word you say is like a piece of a fascinating puzzle they can't wait to solve. Think about it. They remember the little details, the name of your childhood pet, your favorite book, the movie that made you cry, even the story about your trip to the grocery store last Tuesday. They're not just hearing, they're actively listening, investing their time and energy into understanding you better. They show curiosity, ask follow-up questions, and engage in your conversations. They seem to be engrossed in what you're saying, even if you're just talking about how you like your coffee. Their eyes light up, and it feels like you're the only person in the room. It's as if everything else fades into the background when you speak. Pay attention to these subtle cues. If someone is giving you this level of attention, it might mean they're seeing you in a special light. So if they're hanging on to your every word, take it as a sign. Sign 6. Their body language speaks volumes. This is a language we all speak, yet often overlook. It's a quiet yet powerful way someone might be revealing their crush on you. Let's dive into it. First up, eye contact. If someone has a secret crush on you, they'll find it hard to look away. Their gaze may linger just a touch longer than usual, or they might catch your eye from across the room. This isn't about staring, but rather a warm, inviting eye contact that conveys interest. Next, notice their body orientation. If they're often facing towards you, even when in a group setting, it's a strong indicator they're drawn to you. Their body essentially acts as a compass, pointing in the direction of their interest. Finally, mirroring. This is a subtle, subconscious behavior where a person mimics the actions of someone they're attracted to. It could be as simple as leaning in when you do, or matching your hand gestures during a conversation. It's a way to show empathy and connection, a silent signal of their crush. So keep an eye out for these signs. After all, as the saying goes, remember, sometimes actions speak louder than words. Number 7, they shower you with compliments. Ever wondered why that certain someone always seems to have a kind word or two about your style, your ideas, or your accomplishments? Well, it's not always just about being polite. Compliments can be a clear sign of a crush. When someone is crushing on you, they notice the smallest things about you. They see your qualities, your strengths, even your quirks, and they appreciate them. They're not just noticing, they're admiring. And admiration often finds its way out in the form of compliments. From your laugh that they find infectious to your ability to recall random trivia that they find endearing, they pay compliments because they genuinely appreciate these qualities in you. They're trying to show you that they see you, really see you, and they like what they see. Compliments are their way of subtly expressing their feelings without actually saying it out loud. It's also a way to form a connection with you, to show you that they understand and appreciate you. So if you're constantly being praised, they might be more than just nice. And finally, sign 8. They seem nervous around you. Nervousness is a common human response to situations that make us feel vulnerable or uncertain. When someone has a secret crush, they may feel this way around the object of their affection. This can manifest in a variety of ways. They might stutter over their words, avoid eye contact, or fidget with their hands or clothing. They might laugh nervously at your jokes, even the ones that aren't particularly funny. These are all signs of nervous energy, a clear indication that they care about the impression they're making on you. It's like they're walking a tightrope of emotion, trying not to let their feelings slip. But remember, while these signs may indicate a crush, they're not definitive proof. Everyone behaves differently when they're nervous, and for some, it might just be their natural demeanor. So if they're a little jittery, it might just be because they have a crush on you. All right, let's do a quick recap of these telltale signs. Firstly, we talked about proximity seeking. A crush may be more inclined to hang out where you are, even if it's out of their way. This is their subconscious way of trying to be closer to you. Next, we discussed initiating contact. If someone is reaching out to you first, whether it's a text, call, or conversation, it's a clear sign that they're thinking about you and want to connect. Then, we moved on to the smiling indicator. A person who has a crush on you is likely to smile more around you. Their happiness is infectious and it's hard for them to hide. We also talked about the sharing of secrets. If someone trusts you enough to share their personal stories and secrets with you, it's a pretty good sign they feel a deep connection. The attention giver was our 5th sign. A crush will be genuinely interested in your life, your stories, your thoughts. They'll give you their undivided attention. We examined body language as well. A crush's body language will be open, inviting, and often mirroring your own. It's a subconscious way of saying, I'm like you and I like you. Our 7th sign was the compliment giver. Compliments from a crush are often genuine and specific. showing they notice and appreciate the little things about you. Lastly, we highlighted nervousness. A crush may be more nervous around you, their feelings making them more self-conscious and eager to impress. So keep an eye out for these signs. Who knows? Someone might be secretly crushing on you right now.